Hey guys, Easy.zd here with another Earth Spirit. Not replay commentary actually, but just talk because I wanna talk about this. It's been a while. We have a new patch 7.28, and I just want to make a really quick video talking about what I think, what good changes that have happened. Item changes and hero changes with our favorite hero, the Earth Boy. So, what do we have? I'm sorry for this artifacting here. I have no idea how to fix this. But what happens in lobby? Sorry, in demo mode. I wonder if anyone else has this problem. So yeah, let's just talk about what changed with Earth Spirit. So the first thing that changed with Earth Spirit is that his stones are now 1 minute duration, but it still says 120 here for some reason that I realized. So let's put a rock here and just test it out. So this is 30 seconds. If it's actually 1 minute, like the change said, this should expire at 1:30. If it's not, it should expire at 2:30. But I think they haven't updated this. Kind of funny. Valve and doing Valve things because this patch is obviously kind of rushed. A lot of tooltips are missing as well for some items like Panda and some abilities like Pandas. The new Panda on Brew Master, yeah. So, what do we have? What can we talk about? Let's talk about another hero change. So that's one hero change that will happen, I think eventually. They'll update this. And another hero change which is really cool is the Ag Scepter targeting your rocks. What you can do now is that because they changed it so you can target rocks with this, the enchant remnant, is that you can just drop the rock down, enchant it, and after 3 seconds, it'll burst and give a 300 there, like a techie's mind almost after 3 seconds. So cool things you can do with this, I guess. I don't know what the full extent of what you could do with it. Maybe you could push out creep waves very far away, so you just like drop a rock, hit enchant remnant, push it, and then from here it'll just explode, right? And you can push out creep waves pretty at a far distance really safely now. Maybe like you want to push a side lane, but don't want to show. You have extra damage now with the enchant remnant, especially with 5-second cooldown on your own rocks, which is pretty OP. Not OP, but it's more options, right, for Earth Spirit to do more stuff. Also, it kind of changes the Ags to a defensive item as well. Sorry, not a defensive. It's always been a defensive item, but it changes it to an offensive item because what you could also do besides sorry, let's just talk about the creep wave thing again. So you can also explode the rock early by putting down the stone, enchant remnanting it, then rolling on it. Oh, sorry, I don't even have roll yet. Let's do that again. So you can explode the rock early by putting the rock down, enchanting it, and then rolling over it. See that big explosion right there? That was 300 magic damage right there. That's something else you could do. Let's refresh. And like I said, this can be applied to your own rocks. This axe becomes more of a damage item as well, which maybe you can add this to the damage spirit category for more damage. What you would do is, I guess, if let's just add a dummy here instead. What you could do is that the timing is a bit iffy, I think, but what you could do is you can, as you roll, drop the stone and change it to remnant. So it should be roll E remnant. Oh, it doesn't work. Try again. Roll E remnant. Oh, I didn't click it that time. It'd be pretty close as well because the explosion radius isn't that big, 300 range. That worked. Oh yeah, let me unfree my spells so you can see the cooldowns. Yeah, because they have a little bit of cast point to it. It's kind of hard. So what you want to do is you want to put the rock first down. Let's say there's an enemy here. Maybe they're stunned right now by Vengeful Spirit stun or Event stun. You want to put the rock down first, enchant remnant it, and then roll on them. So you get the 300 damage on top of your 100 damage on the roll. So 100, yeah. At max level, this is 100 damage. So you see, like, let's compare with and without. So without, you get 412. Is that real? Did I right click? 191. I think I right clicked there. So 191 damage, magic damage. versus doing this, 452. So yeah, that's pretty good damage, right? With the explosion. Other things you could do, I guess, you could like maybe snipe someone from very far away, like a creep wave idea. Boom. And someone just dies right there. And there's really not much you could do, honestly, besides like rolling, enchanting on top and rolling. I think this is really good for clearing out creep waves. And speaking of clearing out creep waves using your Boulder Smash, another thing you can use your Boulder Smash for is the new Aghanim Shard. So I have a little clip I want to show you guys with this Aghanim Shard. Right now it gives vision, which is pretty good 400 range, 400 radius vision. Oh, not working. Oh, there you go. Pretty good 400 range vision, like that. You can also not right click, but you can. Oh, there you go. Wait, what? It's not working. You can alt to see the radius of the vision, right? So what you can also do is that with your, while you're sieging high ground, let's say this is a tier 3 tower, you can put one rock on the tower and you can see the tower. You can give vision on the tower so your range carriers can hit it, because you need vision to hit towers, right? And without vision, you're not able to hit this tower. So putting a rock down like that and spreading a rock around as well by using your kick, you can put a rock behind the enemy tower like that and see vision. And you can, because you have so many rocks right now, you can put them like, it's insane. Like put them around like it's just like, let's just prep 4 rocks around the enemy base like this, doing high ground pushes. Oh wait, it's not flying vision. Oh okay, I did not know that. I thought it was flying vision, but it isn't. Oh man, that hurts my eyes. Okay. So yeah, there, something like that. Look at all that vision on the high ground. That hurts my eyes. Okay, never mind. So yeah, that's something really cool that you can do with the new eggs, which is also pretty cool. And with 11 stones extra, sorry, not 11 stones, 4 stones extra, it becomes it makes the Earth Spirits game less reliant on the rocks, sort of, because not really less reliant, but you have more rocks to work with, right? So in the mid game, without this shard, you always have like 7 rocks max. Sorry, not 7 rocks. Yeah, you have 7 rocks max, but then you have like 3 rocks in fights. You only have like enough for 1 kick, 1 side, and then maybe you have to use 1 more for a silence someone else on the side, 1 silence someone else on the side, and you have to use 1 to roll out maybe, and then you're gone. You're 0 rocks, and you're waiting for 1 more rock for the fight, right? But with these 11 rocks, you're always ready to fight, no matter what. And I think it's really cool. I wouldn't recommend rushing it, right? Something would like maybe like if it's a good earn and Spirit Vessel game, you always go for Spirit Vessel first before going the shard, right? And then after Spirit Vessel, you would get 1 Survive Spirit item, maybe like a Poor Staff or Eels. Against Jugs, you might want to get a Juggernauts. You might want to get a Ghost Scepter to block most of the oldie damage from Jug. And then after this, after you have 1 Survive Spirit, maybe 1 Damage Spirit item as well, then I would recommend going the Aghanim Shard. Yep. Besides that, I think that's it. Aghanim Shard, cool. Vision, very nice. Love it. You can light up the entire map. You can get a refresher orb. I think it was refresher changed like 2-3 years ago. No one does this. This is for my own sick pleasure. But you put all this vision, this 2-minute vision. Wow, amazing, 2-minute vision. And then you can just refresh and you have all 11 stones back. It's pretty cool. Another thing, if you have like a friend who plays Morphling, this is really cool because Morphling always gets the max amount of stones every time he or it morphs. So having 11 stones for Morphling to work with as well is really cool if you have this Ag Shard, right? I think it works like that. I hope so. Correct me if I'm wrong. And finally, neutral items. Neutral items, really cool. It's kind of bugged in demo mode right now, so I'll just try my best to show you guys. Out of tier 2, I think if you can get the fairy trinket, you always get the fairy trinket, right? I'm just talking about the new ones because everyone knows about the old ones, right? Um, you should always get the fairy trinket. Get pretty good mana cost reduction, and you get a little bit more spell damage as well, which is very nice. But I think this should be reserved for your. So I have it right here. It's just it doesn't show. That's a bug. I would give it maybe to the mid if it's a mid core, right? Other than that, this is also a really cool item. A bit of regen. The chipped vest. Every time you're attacked as well, you return 26 damage to heroes and turn into creeps. Really good for farming. Um, some some camps, and just overall really nice item just for Earth Spirit to hold, right? Especially the regen. Let's talk about tier 2 items next. Tier 2 is nothing amazing, I think. I mean, Bullwhip is pretty cool. I guess you can whip people. This is Corpse. This is Corpse animation. I can't use it. 3 spells. There you go. And you can also whip yourself. Ouch. Yeah. If you whip enemies, it comes red as well. Ah, that's cool. But not really an Earth Spirit item. I would just say it's just a nice item, tier 2 item to hold if you want, but I would still go with other items like an Essence Ring, yeah, another Shawl, even Dragon Scale. There's really nothing else for the armor and the regen, right? For tier 3 items, the new ones, I like Elven Tunic on Earth Spirit. Like extra evasion on a strength hero is really valuable. It's also a really good carry item because you don't really want the attack speed on Earth Spirit. So if this item isn't getting picked up by anyone, just take it, right? 16% evasion is really cool, especially with your your high strength gain. Cocoa Flame's also really cool. The magic resistance mostly and the armor. The burn is alright. You're always close to enemies, so you could use it. Let's just see how it looks like. I've never actually gotten this item yet. Yeah, it looks like Radiance, like a Shadow Radiance. Actually, it's pretty cool. You can push out creep waves faster as well with Cocoa Flames. Yeah, really interesting item. I'll say also maybe a top spot for Spirit just because for the armor and resistance. And this is the cool one, Psychic Headband. Let me just remove this item, put in my Psychic Headband. Put in my Psychic Headband, there you go. So, what you could possibly do with this item is level up enemy to max. What you could do with this item is you can do like a pseudo Ags pushback. So you want to do is you roll onto the enemy, push him back with your Q, and you want to circle them as well. That's pretty cool, right? Let's try that again. Went to max. Wow. Push back and space. Push it all the way to the fountain. Yep, that's really cool. Maybe it'd be very nice. The cast range is the cool thing, especially if you have Ags already, right? You get more cast range on your geometric grip and boulder smash, and you can even roll further away with the cast range as well. It's nice. 12% int as well. Maybe better for int casters because of the percentage. Overall, pretty fun item, I think. I would definitely take it if no one's taking it. And that's all for tier 3, I think. So Ceremonial Aura is, I guess, okay. It doesn't really give you any more survivability because these tier 3 items, to me, you really want like Titan Silver. Something just gives you more health, more armor, more magic resistance, right? Depending on the game. This one is kind of offensive, honestly. Status resistance and magic resistance of the enemies. I don't really like it. I think this is one of the weaker tier 3 items in my opinion. Tier 4 items, on the other hand, Trickster's Cloak. Honestly, like this is like Cocoa Flames combined with Elven Tunic. You get evasion and magic resistance. Probably the best tier 4 item for Earth Spirit right now. Swordcrafter also pretty cool. can dispel silences. And the rest, yeah, you guys know the rest of the items, but Trickster Cloak, one of the best newer items. And for tier 5, we don't really get any of these tier 5 items. Usually in a game, right? Because as a Spirits, you really want to end the game before you reach this point. Because I've never actually, I don't actually remember what was the new items. I think it's Giant Ring and Book of Shadows. I guess this is pretty cool, right? You get to become Dark Willow for a while. Oh, you can also do this actually while you roll away. Yeah, because while you're rolling, you're not silenced or anything. Right? It's not like it stops the roll. So right now you're untargetable till your roll ends, or almost. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a cooldown. It's 25 seconds. That's pretty long. And the other one is the Giant Strength. This is just a meme, I think. I don't know who thought of this. Why? Why is this a thing? I guess with your high strength game, this is pretty cool, but for your strength, not bad for your strength. You could use this as a spirit. Your roll comes. That looks so stupid. Oh my god. Your model is the roll model doesn't change, but your hero's so big that it clips out of the roll. Okay, I love this item. Never mind. I changed my mind. Look at that. That's that's stupid. Okay. So I think that's it for neutral items and for I think the video as well. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, let's talk about the normal items, the new normal items. So I love this. This is actually really good. The fluffy hat, I think, and the orb of corrosion. I think people underestimate how good 125 health is because even even basics here. Vitality booster is 1000 gold for 250 health. You use 500 gold, you get the same amount as a Vit booster, right? For half the price. Really good for the early game. This is actually like two braces in one item right here. Oh, one and a half actually, not really two. And because you also you mostly get your Power Venom as well. Imagine like combining these two just for another 300 gold. Which of course in the early game, if you're having a really good early game, I think you can actually get this instead of the early earn, right? 30% slow with 3 armor reduction. It's really valuable, I think, in the early game. So I think as an Earth Spirit, you'd want to try to fit this in your item build, but don't force it. If you can get you have 300 gold to spare for that Blightstone, because the Blightstone is the item that you don't really want to get, right? If instead of a Blightstone, let's say it didn't give armor reduction, and maybe it gave like I don't know what would the good, or maybe it gave armor. Definitely you would get this item all the time. If the build up was this sorry, not this and what's the ring of protection. Oh, there. If the build up was this instead, why did I keep clicking on this stupid shit? Hat on the hat. Yeah, if this was the build up instead, oh, that'd be really cool, right? But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool item to think about if to consider if you have the money for it in the early game, right? Anything else? The thing is, all these items, the newer items, are all late game. That's why the game doesn't feel like it's changed. When will you ever be able to afford any of these items, right? Only the late game is it's either these items are in the late game or for carries like Eternal Shroud. And I get a casual Hood of Defiance sometimes, but I don't want to farm 1000 gold and buy Voodoo Mask as well. Maybe Voodoo Mask is pretty cool. I don't want to farm 1000 gold just for the recipe. It's so expensive. Windwalker is pretty cool. I like how these items they where's my Windwalker there? I like how they're upgrades of smaller items that you usually get, because sometimes in the late game you want your eels, right? So you need your eels, but it's such a shitty item that you wish that you could upgrade it, and now you finally have an upgrade to it. So yeah, Gumnir, meh. Really no Earth Spirit items this patch. I wish they... Vlads, why do you have so many components? I don't understand. But yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Kind of a quick one because I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Another thing that you could also do actually with Remnant, last super tip is you can also refresh magnetize, kind of. Let's say you're down to your last stone. You do, if it's someone's ulted, let's say ulted here, and this is your last stone, you can also refresh this magnetize by doing that, by clicking on the stone that you just put. See that again. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to use my axe, and it refreshes. So yeah, I think that's it, guys, and thank you for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.